Starting with our breaking news this hour, 4 more top military and security officials have decided to side with Crimea's authorities. Earlier, the commander of Ukraine's naval forces rejected the interim government in Kiev, instead choosing to serve the autonomous region. Maria Fanoshina, who is following these developments, joins us live right now. Maria, thanks for joining us. Now, if you could just tell us, what exactly do these developments mean for Crimea and, of course, for Ukraine?
Well, indeed, 4 more high-ranking officials earlier on Sunday, the heads of Crimea's Border Control Security Service, as well as Emergency and Interior Ministries, pledged their allegiance to the Crimean authorities. Earlier on Sunday as well, we heard that the commander of Ukraine's naval forces did the same, swearing to strictly comply with the orders to the Supreme Commander of the autonomous region. Mr. Berezovsky was appointed to this post by the country's new authorities after previous commander had resigned. All the necessary papers were signed on Saturday, just a day before the statement from these men by Ukraine's self-proclaimed President Turchynov. Let's now listen to what this experienced officer had to say exactly.
I, Denis Berezovsky, swear allegiance to the people of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and the hero city of Sevastopol. I swear to strictly comply with the orders of the Supreme Commander of Crimea and the commanders of military units approved by him, as well as with the requirements of military regulations. I swear to honourably perform my duty and protect the life and freedom of the residents of Crimea and the city of Sevastopol.
Now we are hearing that following this pledge, the authorities in Kiev dismissed Mr. Berezovsky from his post of the commander of Ukraine's naval forces. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military stationed here in the Crimea are pledging en masse their allegiance to the Crimean authorities and Crimean people. And we've been receiving pictures from the ceremonies that have been taking place all over the region. And that comes after Crimea's Prime Minister claimed control under police, security, military and all other services here in the region, saying that all those who disagree should leave their post immediately. And we heard today an official statement from Mr. Aksonov. Let's now take a listen.
All of the patriotic soldiers cooperate with us. The vast majority of military units and law enforcement agencies have sided with the people and the Crimean autonomy. We warn all of the hotheads who want to resist using firearms that they will be dealt with according to the law.
I have to remind you that Ukraine has been dramatically shaken by the events in Kiev that many here, particularly in the Crimea and in the eastern and southern regions of Ukraine, call an armed coup d'etat. The country found itself divided. The population has been making choice between new authorities and between those who are not recognizing them as legitimate power. But what we see now in the Crimea means that at least in this particular region there is kind of understanding and unanimous mood. Back to you.
Maria, can you tell us a bit more about the Ukrainian troops that are currently stationed on the peninsula?
Sorry, say again?
Can you tell us a bit more about the situation with the troops currently stationed? Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we are going to save that question for the next guest. But thank you very much for joining us.